If you take a medication to control your blood pressure, this is important. Listen up. Another drug maker is recalling its tablets of valsartan. They may contain an impurity that could lead to cancer, causing it. The latest recall is from Aurora Bindo Pharma USA. It covers a wide range of prescriptions for valsartan, including 30 and 90 count bottles. And there could be even more contamination medicines in your home. An investigation from Kaiser Health News found that about 8,000 medications have been recalled over the last 5 years. The drugs that are supposed to make us well can contain dangerous impurities like bacteria or mold, even glass. Earlier, Dr. Daria Long joined us to talk about this. She's an emergency room physician and author of the upcoming book, Mom Hacks. Dr. Daria, according to Kaiser Health News, that these contaminated drugs are getting into our homes. Should we be concerned?
So this is something, Cheyenne, that concerns me. And if you look at why, what a lot of people don't realize is the majority of our medications have ingredients produced outside the U.S. in countries like China and India. So even though the FDA has the same requirements, those countries just don't have the same degree of consumer protection. And also a lot of pharmaceuticals are outsourcing production, and the FDA is cutting budgets. Even the shutdown, that impacts the FDA right now.
Well, the same investigation points out that some of the recalled drugs came from manufacturing plants that had not been inspected by the FDA in 10 years. How is that even possible?
This is something that all of us are watching and paying close attention to figure out why is this going on. For one, drug makers don't have to disclose where they get their ingredients. They say it's trade secrets, so hospitals and doctors can't even find out where a specific pill came from, let alone patients. So the FDA and really the drug makers really need to step up and increase their diligence of inspecting these plants.
Of course. Well, I want to read a response to the investigation from the FDA. The statement says, "We do not think that a recall indicates a failure of FDA inspection and surveillance programs." It goes on to say, "Inspectors may not uncover all issues or practices that may eventually result in a problem leading to a recall. Not all recalls are the result of poor manufacturing practice." So, Doc, what's your advice for patients on this? How can we stay safe?
Unfortunately, right now, until the FDA and drug makers really step up, consumers have to protect themselves. So number one, go to the FDA.gov. There's a little tab you can click on recalls, type your medications in, make sure there's not a recall.
Okay.
Number two, even if your medication is listed on there, don't just stop taking it, especially if it's a blood pressure medication. The immediate risks could be worse. Call your doctor, call your pharmacist to find out what to do immediately. Number three, know your pills. If you get a prescription every month and suddenly today it's pink and the shape is different, you may have the wrong pill given to you. Know that, and then watch out for those online pharmacies, the ones that aren't reputable through your doctor. We try to save cost, but that could be a dangerous cost-cutting effort.
Hearing things like this, it's definitely alarming, but we're all people, so anyone can make a mistake. Dr. Daria Long, thank you so much.
Of course, Cheyenne, happy to.
All right.